Welcome to Weir Reading Virtual Storytime for the week of October 30th, 2022, Part 2. This week's theme is Halloween. Wolfboy by Andy Harkness. The moon was full. Wolfboy stomped beneath the shadowy trees. He was hungry. "Rabbits, rabbits, where are you?" he howled, but the rabbits were nowhere to be found. Wolfboy splashed across the murky creek. He was hungry and huffy. "Rabbits, rabbits, where are you?" Wolfboy climbed up the creaky old oak. He was hungry and huffy and drooly. He needed rabbits. "Rabbits, rabbits, where are you?" Wolfboy slogged through the soggy bog. He was hungry and huffy and drooly and growly. "Rabbits, rabbits, where are you?" Wolfboy leaped across the steep ravine and marched into Moonberry Meadow. He was hungry and huffy and drooly and growly and fussy. "Rabbits, rabbits, where are you?" he howled, but the rabbits were nowhere to be found. Wolfboy yowled and growled. He clomped and tromped. "I don't need you anyway, rabbits," he roared. Suddenly there was a rustle of grass. Wolfboy froze. A twig snapped. Wolfboy's eyes sharpened. Then he saw two long ears, a furry foot, and a cottony tail. Wolfboy crouched low. One by one, little rabbits hopped out of the shadows. Wolfboy opened his snarling snout. He was drooly and growly and fussy. "Rabbits, where have you been? You're late for our feast." "Oh, Wolfboy," the rabbits playfully said, "we made you a moonberry pie." Wolfboy gulped. Then he crunched and munched and gobbled and gulped. "Rabbits, I was just so hungry and huffy and drooly and growly and fussy." "And don't forget howly," the rabbit said. "But now I am happy." The end. We're going to make a moon. What you'll need is your Craft-to-Go kit, which includes a circle for the moon, some stars to put around the moon. Dump those out. A piece of black construction paper, which you'll open up. This is where we'll put our moon once we're done painting it. And a foil ball, which is what we're going to be painting with. We're going to stamp with the foil ball. Alright, I'm going to move these stars aside. I gave you way more than you need, so by all means use them for other projects. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to make my moon gray. To do that, I have white paint and black paint, and I'm just going to mix it together. It's a lot of white paint with just a little bit of black paint, and you can see it's still a pretty dark gray. I think I would prefer it a little whiter, but that's okay. I'm just going to use it this way. There might be some black streaks in there, but that'll add to the texture of the moon. Now the moon has lots of craters on it, which is why we're using a torn out piece of aluminum foil rolled into a ball, because you can see all the little nooks and crannies in there. That'll give us our texture. So we're just going to dip it and we're going to roll it into there. And just color as much as you can. Now I did mine with my black outline up. You can do it with it down if you want. It's up to you. It's not going to really matter once you put it against the black paper because it'll just blend in. But you can leave parts of it a little bit white. You can see how some of it's kind of up in the air a little bit. See there? It's like the little mountains and stuff that are on the moon. There's some big mountains, I think. Be a good time to learn about the moon. Come down to the library and check out some books. All right, now that I feel like I have enough paint on mine, I'm kind of rolling the foil around just to make sure I get a lot of texture, which I did. So that's what my moon looks like up close. You can see lots of bumps and things like that. Now this is my hand because I rolled the foil, so before I do anything else, I'm gonna have to wash my hands. All right, so the next step is I'm gonna move that aside, get our black paper, and we're just gonna put some glue down for the moon. It doesn't have to be the perfect size or anything, it'll stick. Carefully pick it up and place it down, it should stick. Okay, and then I'm not going to touch this anymore. If you did touch it, you can use a wipe to get it up. I'm going to put little dots here and there to put the stars on. And remember, you see it's kind of streaking a bit. Try not to do that, of course, but happens to the best of us. It will dry clear because it is school glue. So I'm going to put a lot of stars on there. And I'm just going to pick them up with my finger and just put them on there. Try not to get too much glue on my fingers because then they'll start sticking to me. There's big stars and little stars, so make sure you plan it out. Planning always makes the best crafts. You don't want all the big stars together and all the little stars. Well, maybe you do want all the big stars together and all the little stars together. I like to mix mine up a bit. But decide what your plan is and then go ahead and do it. That wasn't very good planning. I wanted to put a small one there because I didn't want it to touch the moon. Few more little ones over here and I am done. So we'll see what that looks like once all the glue dries. That's our moon. And we did a full moon because we know that Wolfboy likes to come out and snack with the bunnies when there's a full moon. It doesn't really come out so much on the crescent moons or the half moon. So just go ahead and, like I said, extra stars, go ahead and save them for your next project. You can use them for anything.